Alright, howdy, welcome all to the Shadow Demon Voidcast. I'm your host, Shadow Demon, and today we're going to be continuing my playthrough of Fallout 3 / New Vegas with the Tale of Two Wastelands mod. And some other mods like the Monster mod, which adds some unique enemies, as you can see. I need more powerful bullets. And I don't have any. Time to pull out a bigger gun. Damn it. There we go. That got it. Alright. So, last week I was trying to get to Novak and kept running into a bunch of geckos over here. So we're gonna head over to Sloan, which is somewhere along this way, and try to level up a little bit so I can more easily deal with the threats. Alright. I just gotta be careful of death claws and I think cazadors in this area. Kinda hoping to run across more powder gangers or easily shot enemies. Alright. Not sure if that's an enemy or a sign. I think it's just a sign. The other place I can go is back in that area is, I think, Scorpion Gulch. And I see a powder ganger. Got him! Never knew what hit him. Perfect. That's 2 down. Alright. Let's go check their corpses and see if there's anything useful on them. Yeah, I gotta watch out for Quarry Junction over there, where there's a whole bunch of death claws. He at least had a stick of dynamite. Now let's go loot his friend. He had a bobby pin, 2 dynamites, and a bottle cap. Excellent. Just trying to keep my eyes out for anything. Sloan is over here. And there's some unmarked quests here that I can do to get myself a little bit of experience. What I want to do is upgrade my stealth and my guns.
Hold up. There are death claws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer.
Alright.
They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the death claws have shown up. The NCR's a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating. Have you ever seen a death claw? They're taller than a man and far, far stronger and faster. And there's a whole pack of them out there. You'd have to be the meanest, toughest, roughest bastard in the wasteland to have any chance against them, and I don't think that's you. You'd need to take out the pack leaders, a mother death claw and the death claw alpha male. Kill them and the pack will scatter. Pretty tough job.
Oh. Alright. Yeah. I'll eventually get a 50 cal and come back and clear out Quarry Junction. But properly assemble the generator. And there's a mole rat around here somewhere.
Sure is nice to have the lights on again.
Huh. Aha, there it is. And now we've healed its leg. The outhouse actually works. Okay. That's the barracks.
The death claws have been
Nothing of interest down here. Damn it. There we go. Yes, I lose karma for that, but I get a little bit of experience. That is tempting, but I'm trying to be the good guy. It's either here or the next one is got a shop.
I really have more important things to do. Sorry.
Anything of interest? Cooling. Doctors. Nope.
Our guys.
Alright. I think bartender in here will sell and buy stuff.
Let me ask you a question. What's the tastiest thing you've ever eaten? Ah, yeah, can you believe some people still eat that stuff? Anyway, I've got this recipe for a Deathclaw omelet that I've been itching to try out. Trouble is, I need a Deathclaw egg. Kinda obvious, I suppose. My great-aunt Rose ran a bed and breakfast back in California, in a town called Modoc. She's the one who created the recipe in the first place. I don't know how she managed to get a hold of a female Deathclaw, but she kept it in a shed. Aunt Rose had a steady supply of eggs for her omelets. At least, she did until some stranger came along and killed the Deathclaw, shot it right in the eye.
Alright.
All right. Sure thing.
If I get a Deathclaw egg, I may try this omelet. Do I have anything to offload? That's the real question. Offload those. Pick up purified water, because I will need that being,
Thanks.
as this is hardcore mode. Alright.
Hey,
I can at least turn in the quests.
You need something? It's nice to see things going the way they're supposed to for a change. I'm going to pay you out of my own pocket for this one. I'd noticed Snuffles limping, but I didn't realize the problem was that serious. Thanks. That beast helps keep spirits up around here. Yep.
Alright. Need a little over 140. So let's go exploring off in this direction where it might be a little safer. And hopefully Deathclaw free. Need quite a few scorpions to get the level. There goes another one. Excellent. Yeah, between me and Edie, we can clear out scorpions nice and quick. Nope, that one's already dead. And Edie got that one. Alright. Let's go meet the Brotherhood of Steel and do their quest, because that should get me the experience I need. As for getting the holotapes, that's a different story. They don't appear to be hostile.
Going to find you. Hey there.
Mess with me.
Alright. Well, they're friendly. I'm not going to worry about it. A lock here, and it's a cave-in. That got me enough experience. Alright. Let's bring sneak up to 50 and guns up to 30. We're gonna take a hunter for the... Oh, wait, that's only crit damage. Gun nut might not be a bad idea. You know what? We'll snag Black Widow for... at this point. Get that extra damage against males and some of the cheeky dialogue options. And continue to explore Hidden Valley here. Like something exploded. Pop the stinger. There we go. That hollowed out rock had duct tape. Check this door. And I need water. Alright, I'm doing fine. Water, I'm good. Food and sleep are the next ones to take care of. Luckily, I have plenty of steaks. And I can't pick the lock. This doesn't appear to be the right bunker. Might have been the right one, I just can't activate it yet. this is where the ranger will make his stay. Just need to up the lockpicking a little bit. Now I just need to find and pester the Brotherhood of Steel into coming out to play.
Stop it.
Well, this is gonna be fun. All right. Don't need a cleaver. We'll take a spare Tesla cannon. .308 and the hunting rifle is useful. I don't need 22 LR. And nothing I can loot. Damn it. Well, I'll take the 5.56 rounds. And sleep for an hour. Yeah, so that other bunker that I went into with the intercom and the very hard lock is the one I need. It was by the hollowed out rock. Here. So we shall try to get to come out. And howdy there, the numbers. And no, I'm not running. I'm not winning yet. Come on. Damn. Yeah, I need lockpick 100, I think. Yep. There's no way I can raise my lockpicking high enough right now. I'll have to come back and pester the Brotherhood of Steel another time. Close the door behind you and then wait an hour. They'll come out then. Aha. Alright. It's saying I cannot wait here. Nope. Doesn't let me wait in the bunker. Probably because I'm in hardcore mode and I can only wait in certain locations. Or I need a bed to sleep in. So what I'll do is, I know there's the centaurs up this way and some scorpions. We'll clear them out and get the Brotherhood of Steel in the bunker. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll get the holotapes from the corpses and then go back. That's a floater. And that's a Centaur abomination that acts like a mortar. What fun new creatures or monsters have you found? Well, there's the gecko hunters and the golden gecko hunters, which run around with bumper swords. They really did a number on me. And Edie's in danger. There we go. We will take the crafting items. Lesser Centaur. Interesting. So we found the abomination and the lesser variants. I'm not screwing around anymore. Don't think I hit that one. There goes the mutated. Got a couple radiant floaters. Oh, whoops, that was... yeah. Oh look, it's Mo. Mo is dead. This one is a mutated. And I'm out of 308 ammo. You know what? That was a pathetic throw. There's another one in the rock there. We're just going to loot these. I'll deal with the radiation poisoning later. Take the cells. Leave the power armor. Mission holotape. There we go. Let's now make our way out. Ripmo, he lived fast and died a virgin. Yep. Now that I've got one of their holotapes, let's see if they will spawn for me. And... take some right away. You need to read the holotape. Alright. Yeah, that was the mission. Yep, I got it. I think it's this one. Nope, this is where all the skeletons were. If I find the hollowed out rock, I can find the bunker. I think it's here. Yep, that's the hollowed out rock. It's over this way. Since I've already explored this area, it should be on my local map. Right there. Okay, no, that's the one. Yeah. It's this one. So how much radiation do I have? 208. Yeah, we're just gonna take a rat away.
Stay where you are. I'm sending someone up to meet you.
There we go.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear. I've told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply? Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
Yeah, I can do their quests, at least some of them.
Where did you learn that password? And tell the truth, because I'll know if you're lying. An interesting story. It may even be true. Under normal circumstances, your story wouldn't make any difference. You'd be dead already. Lucky for you. Probably. Elder McNamara wants to meet you. So follow me, closely, or you'll be killed.
Alright.
I've been informed that you bring us ill tidings, stranger. Care to elaborate? That is sad news indeed. And I thank you for making your way here to convey it to us. But now the issue remains that an outsider knows our location. You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern. and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood?
Alright.
Yes, we could kill him easily enough. But sometimes you can learn a great deal by observing people, both enemies and friends. Which is why it will be very interesting to observe how you choose to deal with the situation, and decide which you are, enemy or friend. Do we understand one another? Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
Alright.
Find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the ranger.
Alright, let's go deal with the ranger. Luckily, I may have either the rep or the speech skill with the NCR high enough to just convince him to go elsewhere. Otherwise, worst case scenario, I know I can sabotage his radio, forcing him to leave. Nope, this is not the ranger bunker. I keep guessing wrong. Alright, so... That's Brotherhood of Steel 1. That had a bunch of other skeletons. Huh. I guess I hadn't found the bunker he's in. Into the bunker.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger? Ha! Got some claws on you, little lady. I like that. What can I do for you? Dobson's my name. I'm an NCR ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Reading man by birth, though. Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working, and a safe house is no good without one. I reckon I'll stick around a while, patrol for troublemakers, see if I can get that radio working. Standard practice. Rangers operate on our own most of the time, and that's how we like it. Usually we call in our positions to McCarran to be relayed to other Rangers, but I can handle myself. I'm sure as hell not gonna lose any sleep on account of a goddamn broken down radio, but it will shorten my stay if I can't fix it.
Alright.
Oh, and in your expert opinion, why would that be?
Damn, I might have a magazine, hold on. I have a meeting people. Nope. Let's see if that pushes my speech skill up high enough. Nope, that only gets me 40, I think. Oh well. There's a nice, easy way to deal with the ranger. Got it. He doesn't have a clue as to where I am. Just wait an hour. And it should be dealt with. Nope. Alright.
I'm in!
Well, didn't want to do this, but oh well.
Damn! Damn!
Well, my leaving and coming back has broken the AI.
I'm in! You coward! I'm in!
There we go. Ranger problem dealt with. I'll take his snazzy hat. Alright. Instant mash, bent cans, mac and cheese. Some more dirty water and purified water here. Alright, so NCR Ranger dealt with. Kind of hoping I could just shoot the radio and leave. Oh well. I talked to him. I know he'll leave the... I know he's here alone and no one knows where he is.
Stand back from the door.
How did you resolve the situation? How do you know he won't be missed? That other Rangers won't come looking for him? Or NCR patrols? Did you just make matters worse? Indeed he did. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. Had you told him the location of this bunker, for example, well, let's just say we wouldn't be having this conversation. Given the circumstances, termination was the best option. So your actions demonstrated loyalty, good judgment, and prowess in combat. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it, and there will be no mercy.
Alright. Now we have to go all the way down. Do you believe there's a dock here that will trade with us at this point? Nope, this is a mess hall. Yeah, right now everything is steel because they don't trust me enough. Right-hand corridor. That's what I thought. I went left when I should have gone right.
Primary components of gunpowder. Does Ramos know you're walking around without a guard?
Yeah, I think I have to wait until I complete the first quest, which is gather up the holotapes, before they will even talk to me.
You must be the stranger I've been hearing about. Sorry, but I'm strictly forbidden from offering our tech to outsiders like yourself. Besides, I'm a little...
Yep. I think until I complete the first quest where I bring all the holotapes, they're not going to talk to me. Alright.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Alright. Yeah, the ones at the Air Force Base. But
you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you willing to listen? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
yeah, I want to try and befriend and get idolized, so I will not help him.
I half expected you to say that. In which case, I'll continue to pursue the matter on my own. Should you continue dealing with the Elder and find yourself beginning to see my point of view, I'll be around.
So.
How may I assist you?
There's...
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is. Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment. One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it. Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Damn. Hold on.
I'm almost out of ideas.
I am so close to that. I'm fairly certain I can use that to get it.
Yes, what is it? Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping the...
Let's get back to that conversation.
Well, we'll have it...
And hit
What?
that.
No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move. Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Alright. Now I just need to find the virus and seal it off.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Got one.
Seconds.
Might take a couple of tries if I don't get it here.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the All right, I'll monitor when it jumps. When I give the signal, start checking terminals. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Out of the way, ED. Damn it.
10 seconds. That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged.
There we go.
Hello, Outs. You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Alright.
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
Now that. Just want to check. Yeah, it's all the same. Alright. That completes that quest. I believe I can get the one for the at the shooting range over here. Nope, this doc's office.
Hey.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is one short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer. If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do. Have you found it? Then we have nothing. Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sell that. Doesn't give me any benefits. What I really need is dock bags, if they've got any. I could just automatically up. Well, that's got low condition. Damn. I also got the suppressor here. that's... It's really tempting to get the anti-material rifle and at least pick up the suppressor, as that could be super useful. I don't have any dock bags, sadly. Yeah. Alright. Keep that stuff. So the flamer fuel, liquid nitrogen. There we go.
Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
At some point, I will upgrade to that 50 cal, or yeah, the 50 cal anti-material rifle, and immediately slap the suppressor on it. Because nothing says quiet like a 50 cal. With that, I can really start hunting stuff. At some point I'll come back and do the laser pistol. I kinda want to see if I can get it. I need to head to the back area, go out the gate there, and find Scorpion Gulch. Gotta get out of the dust storm. Alright. Got some barrel cactus fruit here. Useful. Edie can take care of the scorpions for me. Couple of skeletons up ahead, and they are the hostile kind. Damn it, they keep moving. One down. I'll eventually snipe them all. That's number 2. Oop. They've spotted me. 3. Got him. All right. Plasma of a pistol there would have been nasty to deal with. I think that one's got him. All right, Edie got that one. Oh, wonderful. This one's got a multi-plas. And sniped. Alright, that takes care of the skeletons. Plasma defender. That one had one of them had a Gauss rifle. Good lord. Hey, I didn't even need to buy a anti-material rifle. Looks like I'm going back and picking up that suppressor. Plenty of scrap metal. Alright. Yeah, so we're just gonna early upgrade to a 50 cal. Drop a quick save. So this should put me... I figured that might have put me right at the gate there. That's the bunker I need. Right here. I'm glad I chose to snipe those skeletons as opposed to trying to engage them, as it would have ended poorly for me engaging them. Is the dock in? Yes.
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuller. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come. I suppose I have a few things around that I can spare.
Damn it, no dock bags. Alright.
Bye.
I haven't found any other cybernetics I'd like.
Have you found it? Then our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Alright. We're just going to offload a bunch of this stuff. Keep the marksman carbide for now. Varmint rifle can go. Grab those. Oh, I already picked up the... Yeah. Alright. That's weight 2, that's weight 5. Yeah, take that back. Let's see what 5.56 ammo she's got. They don't have a lot. I could upgrade to combat armor. If I go that and that. So, plasma defender, cowboy repeater, BB gun, and the revolver. At least that's close to 369.
Thanks.
Yeah, can't use any of that stuff anymore. But nothing says stealthy quite like 50 cal. I need the one paladin. Find out who had it last. Also ask around. I know there's a knight or one of the low-ranking file people with a name tag, who's the one you gotta talk to find out about the laser pistol. Nope. All of them.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it? After this, I have some weapons to repair. Now, who can tell me the primary components of gunpowder? Yes, can I help you? No.
Alright, so yeah, I have to talk to the one knight who's usually sitting at that desk first.
I have 2 hours of weapons training every morning. It is a good way to start the day.
Now I just need to find him.
Hardin is a tough man, but fair.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots. iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost. If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
After the battle at Helios 1, some people were worried
Alright.
coming out. This bunker is secure.
The scribe slash doctor.
Hey.
Nope, he's not in the bathroom. Certain he's only on this first floor.
McNamara's done a pretty good job.
Our former
given the
elder,
situation
Elijah,
he was handed.
was obsessed with new technology. That's why we were at Helios in the first place.
too hard to find a paladin walking around in power armor.
How may I assist you?
The one that usually sits behind this desk. Harding or something? For the laser pistol quest.
Then we have...
Yeah.
Bye. Have you found it?
Yeah,
I need to
Hardin.
give my- Later.
I think that's Hardin.
As much as I'm sick of Taggart's VR sims, I have to
There are
admit we
whispers that
wouldn't be
Matt
combat
Conner's
ready
lost
without
his
them.
nerve. I can't believe that. After what he did, why are we hiding down here? We should be avenging our fallen brothers.
Check Knight Ramirez. His office is next to the exit door. Alright.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful. That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it. Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning. Fine. Bye.
Yeah, so he's just the security guy. I'm used to seeing him always be behind that desk. Why I'm a little confused as to why he's not here.
Only a few people get to venture outside. Usually the trade is free.
Oh well. I'm going to take my new 50 cal and see if I can deal with those geckos now. Because if I can get past the geckos blocking my way to Nipton, I can complete the quest for Ghost and Volpez. No, I can kill him. I have no interest in joining the Legion. Drop a quick save. To the road stop here. Screw it. We're gonna go multi-blast to deal with these guys. Scorpion Beetle. Edie has annihilated the Rad Scorpion and the Rad Tarantula. Yes, the Monster Mod added a whole bunch of spiders to the game. And I just wasted a dock bag. Damn it. Meant to click dirty water, not dock bag. find the trapdoor ones yet? No! I didn't find the trapdoor spiders yet. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. Oh. Yeah. O is right. Well, generally trapdoor spiders are a surprise. Here's the road. Okay, last time I was making my way over to Nipton through this area, I got swarmed by golden gecko hunters running around with bumper swords. Nope, I am not wasting 50 cal rounds on that guy. Couple of ants to deal with. PD can deal with them. Just gotta finish off as many of them as here. May have been a good idea to keep the varmint rifle, but at least I still have the marksman carbine. There we go. Blew the head off of that one. Okay, we've got a fire ant queen. Nope. I've got limited ammo, so we're getting closer. Well, let's put a round into its body. Didn't like that. Oh, it can spit. Wonderful. Now we're gonna go get the loot from that queen and deal with some more ants. I have combat armor now, because taking a few more hits than I would have liked. Hey, I leveled up. The acid ant has spider venom. Don't need those anymore. Don't need those. That's all he can carry. Alright, found the racetrack. Let's see. There we go. Best travel to Good Springs. And get my level up in. Science up to 70. And lockpick to 65. Vigilant Recycler. Probably a good idea. Oh, wait, no. We're just gonna go here and now and hopefully level up again. And then... that to 75, bring the repair up to 55. I need to upgrade my endurance and strength a little because I need them much higher for the anti-material rifle.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Alright, does Chet carry 50 machine gun rounds? No. Although he really hasn't restored his stock. Let's check to see if he's got dock bags, but I may have to go up to Doc Mitchell for that. Yeah.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, let's go talk to Doc Mitchell and see if he's got any dock bags to spare. Kinda need to make my way to other traders. Huh. I thought Doc was always in his house. Oh, there he is.
How are you holding up? Sure.
Yes, he's got 3 of them, which is excellent. Sell those. He's got 81 caps in total. That's actually close enough, I don't care. Alright. Lightened my load a little bit. Let's head back to the racetrack. Grab the supplies. And just let Edie do all the work. Having gone this slightly different direction, I may have escaped the geckos. I'm quick saving there because I may have also just jinxed myself. There's Thomas. There's Jacqueline. And there's a spider that someone shot. A-B, yeah. Eddie probably, yep. No.
Did you see that? No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago, and she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. What she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace. Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it.
Yeah, he's totally coming right at me.
Once I had enough, I made it.
This is the fun bit. So I have these wonderful things called dynamite. And a decent pickpocket skill.
Thief!
Ah, he caught me. Oh well. That solves that problem. And I'm being shot at. By jackals. He had a knife. We all saw it. It's good to know chat has my back for murder. Another one bites the dust. And Eddie got that one. Just a couple of them sitting there. Another one down. All right. Now then, let's find her corpse. If I can. I lost track of them when I had the kill cam on the spider. I don't know where he beat her. Alright. I still have a stick of dynamite. So we'll deal with the Nipton issue. And hopefully I can pickpocket plant some dynamite into a Legionnaire's pants. Time to smell that air.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze? Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah! What lottery? The lottery, that's what lottery. Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my God, smell that air! Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery! But
Only good powder ganger's a dead powder ganger. And his head just tanked that shot. Oh great, there's skeletons here. My skeleton brethren do not seem to like me very much. Ooh, this one had a lever action shotgun. And this one's running around with a brush gun. Good lord. Wastelander with laser rifle. Got a Legionnaire at least. You shot at me first, buddy. There we go. Hunted down the skeleton with a 50 cal. Now there's still one going with the Tesla cannon. No, that's not a Tesla. I have no idea what that is. Pulse gun. Alright. Well, at least the skeletons are dealt with. Alright.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, bitch? Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck! Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place, so him they let walk. It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were gonna ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score. We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket. What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs in the winter, they let go free. Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic. Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live. But they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it? Then you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you? How much you gonna give me? 5 doses? Nice. A fella could put himself out of his misery with 5 doses.
Yes, I will use him for karma by feeding him Med-X until he ODs. Because apparently that's what good guys do. They help people OD on Med-X. Alright, now to see what traps they've laid. Though I don't think they laid any traps here. Damn, I was hoping there'd be a pilot light in that oven. Bottle caps, pre-war money. Nothing here. All right. We're just going to... Actually, wait, I've got a shovel. We're gonna put these people out of their misery. Like this. There we go.
One more to feed the worms.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here. Especially any NCR troops you run across.
What lesson did you teach here?
That they are weak, and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. I think your eyes will see more than I could ever tell you. Take your time. Enjoy the sights.
Well, that worked, so, bye! There we go. I can't believe I successfully just stuck a stick of dynamite into his pocket. Like it was nothing. Hold on a sec. Deny that. Oh, wait. Yeah. There we go. Yes, let's see if I can find his hat. Where is his body? Really should ask where's his giblets. There we go. Oh, cool. He had a ripper that I can use to repair my ripper. Hold on a sec. Oh, my ripper's full. And I can only dump a pound off. Alright, hold on a sec. We're going to quick save and fast travel. And let's see if I can offload anything onto the caravans. At least the cow is here. Or Brahmin. I don't actually see the people. Yeah, well. I know I can barter with people here.
Been doing a lot of good work out.
You're not who I can barter with here. I can use him to repair my equipment, but I can't sell him stuff, which sucks.
Background? Just take.
Alright, let's see. Do they have any 5.56 or 50 cal ammo? Nope, they had the 5.56. Alright. Don't need the lever action. I'm gonna keep the pulse gun, sell some of this other stuff. Dock bag. Stim packs, because I'm definitely going to need those. And the Radaway wouldn't be a bad idea. Keep all of that. Don't need duct tape right now. 20 gauge holes. Keep 10 mil. Keep those cases. Keep those. Alright. I'm gonna break those down. gotta convert and condense these. Alright. We're going to quickly hop back to Good Springs. And use these benches. So I need E-cells. So and do a little bit of recycling. Yeah, I think we're going to convert them all to max charge and overcharge, because that gives me fewer but still does plenty of damage. And make some coin shot for the future. Oh, cool. I can make gecko hide belts. They're worth slightly more. Such a charge wouldn't be a bad idea, but I need that stuff for other things. Alright. Store the dynamite. I want to keep that. Just gonna dump off some of the heavy stuff that I'm carrying around. I'm just gonna sell the spider venom if I can find someone who will buy it. Gecko egg I can just sell. I think this is a good place as any to call it a night, so I will do the rest of this off screen. And as for you guys, I thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. If you did, I will be live again on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing some Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Otherwise, you can follow the links below. They'll take you to either my Twitch or my YouTube channel, where you can catch up on what I've been up to recently in some of my past videos. Otherwise, see here. Friend of the channel, Raycall, is live, so we're going to go give him a raid. I hope you all enjoy.